WADA will receive the full text of the decision on the doping case of Valieva in the coming days. The full text of the decision of the Disciplinary Anti-Doping Committee on the scandalous doping case of Kamila Valieva will be known in the coming days. This was announced by the head of WADA, Veronika Lajanova. There are several cases where WADA challenged the decision of its own Disciplinary Anti-Doping Committee, said the head of the agency. On Friday, January 13, WADA's disciplinary committee ruled Valieva not guilty in the doping case and stripped her of her gold medal from the 2022 Russian Championship. WADA, in response to WADA's decision, is going to appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CS, seeking to disqualify Valieva for 4 years, as well as deprive the Russian figure skater of all her results since December 25. During that time, Kamila became the European champion and won the team event at the Beijing 2022 Games. During the Beijing Olympics, a doping sample of the then 15-year-old Valieva was opened, in which a small dose of the banned substance trimetazidine, a heart drug, was found. The skater, who had already won the team event at that time, was allowed to compete in the individual competition, but the team competition award was still cancelled. Olympic champion Natalia Bestimihnova commented on the results of the Channel 1 Figure Skating Cup. Alina Zagatova's Red Machine team won, while Kamila Valieva's We Will Not Be Caught Up team came in second place. Absolutely objectively, the Reds were stronger than the Blues. It was the same in the previous 2 times. I think that the lineups were unequal. There was a very uneven lineup in the women's single skating. Simonenko's pure skating was not enough. In general, I'm not sure that there's a draw. I have great respect for the organizers. Everything was very well done, but it's clear to everyone that it was a show we enjoyed, said Bestimihnova. Daniel Grassel since the beginning of the year trained with Terry Tutberdijs and her coaching staff. There were even talks about a full long-term cooperation. Now the Italian, together with Daniel Glašengaus, went to the European Championship. Sergei Dudikov, who can help with Grassel's training, has already been noticed in Finland. Why would the Tutberids team need such experiments? The staff of Tutberids definitely benefits from such cooperation. It is possible to show that Krustelny, and in the future all Russian coaches, are still valued in the world, even by foreign skaters. After the doping story, this particular group needs such an image transition. And if we manage to achieve something at the European Championship, to be fair, there is a chance of success even without the staff of Tutberids. It will show that they know how to work with men in Krustelny. A European champion from Eteri Georgievna's group sounds good. Maurice Kvitlashvili moved to Italy because of some logistical problems, but it's not like he completely stopped working with Tutberids. Interestingly, Grassel is not intimidated by the organizational part. In addition to Glašengaus, Sergei Dudikov was spotted at the European Championships. He will probably help Nico Igaje from Georgia, who is still training at the Crystal. And Maurice Kvitlashvili has all the specialists from Tutberids' staff still on the coach's list. Maybe Eteri Georgievna will join them too. Or will she stay in Moscow to work with the Russian figure skaters? In any case, I wonder what the results of Grassel's collaboration with one of the most famous coaching staffs will be. Alexandra Trusova surprised the world of figure skating when she decided to hold an autograph session at the CSKA Arena during the Channel 1 Cup. And just when the single female figure skaters of the strongest warm-up came out on the ice. The Beijing Olympics vice-champion Alexandra was not participating in the competition, but formally because she missed the December national championship, as the organizers had invited only the top 8 athletes. But, of course, Alexandra was not forbidden to attend the tournament. She arrived at the stadium and from there published in her Telegram channel the announcement of the meeting for the fans. Hello everyone, I'm at the CSKA Arena today. Everyone who wants to take pictures and get an autograph, come up at 19:30 to 2010 to the 210 sector. I'm waiting for you in the zone, where my merchandise is on sale, the skater wrote. Of course, crowds of fans rushed to the designated area, instantly creating chaos and confusion. In the end, The stewards simply did not let Alexandra through to her fans, explaining that the event was not coordinated. But it's not in Trusova's character to give up. She immediately announced that the meeting would take place exactly where the guards had stopped her. Fans promptly moved there, and the spontaneous autograph session took place. By that time Sofia Muraviova and Adalia Petrosian had already appeared on the ice, but the stands, filled to capacity earlier, were still full with obvious gaps. Observer Elena Vaitskovskaya called the skaters' act stealing the show. She said one recent example of this phenomenon was the women's singles final in Beijing, when Trusova stole the triumph of champion Anna Shcherbakova with her mind-blowing 5-4 roll. Today's attempt to get the audience into the dressing room for the announced autograph session, I don't know who put Sasha up to it, is one more confirmation that even if history repeats itself, it is the second time, and it is a farce. Because Sasha, with 5 quadruples, Sasha, who was ready to fight with anyone, Sasha, loaded for the result, has been absent for almost a year. I really want her to come back, but certainly not with merch or dogs, the Olympic champion wrote about it in her Telegram channel. Russian figure skater Alexandra Trusova, a silver medalist at the 2022 Olympic Games in women's single skating, explained how she manages her long hair, which has long been as much her trademark as quadruple jumps, during performances and demonstration numbers. How do I handle my hair? It takes 5 minutes to do my hair. I do a ponytail, a braid and a crochet. It's not hard for me. Just a tight braid and a bun. I take it out, it doesn't bother me at all. I've never had a haircut, so I'm used to it. At the show I sometimes let my strands come forward, but at a competition I tried, but they told me they were covering my face, so I put them back. I've recently started running Telegram, taking pictures of circles and telling what I'm doing. My followers seem to like it. Have you faced any haters? I think everyone gets hated. Some people don't like my nails. I like long nails, I'm getting them done. Maybe my mom doesn't like them, my coach, but I like them. I'm okay with it. From the age of 13, after the quadruplets I got a lot of subscribers, started a lot of comments. Then it hurt me. I read and wondered why they wrote so. Now I'm completely calm, it's their opinion, let them write. I have a very large fan group, a lot of support comes from them. There's a big fan group in China, they send gifts all the time, a huge amount, they manage to deliver from there. I never think they, parents, sit on the stand. They come, they don't even ask me, they come whenever they want. The only thing is, I'm not with them before the start. I used to go with my mom and it was just the two of us, I didn't let anyone else in the circle. Now I'm alone or with a young man, and no one comes up to me before the start. And they go to the stands as they want, because I don't see them and I don't care. I always tune in by myself, though the fans support me, of course. I hear the support, of course. And, passing by some fan sector, that they shout, sometimes even before the start. Sometimes in the right moment, sometimes in the wrong one, but you can't tell them how they want, so they shout. I got used to it a long time ago, and it doesn't bother me in any way. To dream about some speeches, there's no such thing. But if people, I've been told, wake up from falling into a black hole, then I fall from a jump. Some jump spin and I wake up from falling from the jump. It's not some symbol, it's just not very pleasant. Said Trusova on the live broadcast of the RubyTube channel Insight Talks.